Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the ICR-7 assault rifle here in Black Ops 4. Now that's the thing guys, if you didn't already know, last week at the time of making this video, I made a video where I did a best class setup for the EP.788 assault rifle, and that particular best class setup was in the same style of video as this video that you are watching right now, and you guys really seem to enjoy my best class setup for the EP.788, so that's how come what I'm going to be doing in this video is of course doing a best class setup for the ICR-7, which I'm not gonna lie, the ICR is one of the most consistent weapons in this game and it is a lot of fun to use. So of course, as you can see, this is the created class that we are going to be using. Starting off, we are going to be using the base variant of the ICR-7. For our first attachment, we are going to be using reflex sight, and that's just because I'm not the biggest fan of the iron sights on this particular weapon, so that's how come we are going to be using the red dot sight. For our first as well as second attachment, we are going to be using grip, which is extremely useful because it's basically going to turn this weapon into a laser beam, eliminating all shake as well as recoil. For our final attachment, we are going to be using quick draw, which is really useful because it allows us to get our iron sights up as quickly as we possibly can. For our piece of gear, we are going to be using stim shot, and then for our perk setup, our first perk is going to be scavenger, just so that way we do not run out of ammunition. Our second one is going to be lightweight, as well as our final one is going to be ghost, just so that way we can stay off the radar if the enemies do end up calling in a UAV. And if you guys are wondering, the reactive camo that I am going to be using is the Nebula camo, which I'm not gonna lie is a really awesome camo, as well as it looks really nice on the ICR-7. Also guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below. You guys have absolutely been destroying the previous like goals, so you know what, let's go ahead and see if we can break 20 likes on this video. That would be absolutely amazing. And yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. Alright guys, so of course, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time we are going to be playing a game of standard hardpoint here on Nuketown. Now that's the thing, at the time of making this video, the Nuketown 24/7 playlist is still live, so that's how come. Of course, what I am going to be playing in this game is hardpoint on Nuketown, which I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really awesome that Treyarch decided to add in the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, which is pretty crazy to think about. However, we haven't really seen the Nuketown 24/7 playlist in Black Ops 4 too often. We only saw it a couple times, and that person just got a triple kill with the launcher. Oh my goodness. Wait a second, of course there are going to be some more people on the hard point, and there we go. And starting off this particular game, we are doing pretty decent. However, we really do need to get on this hard point because we are currently losing. And alright, the hard point is of course in this building over here, so I'm going to be locking it down. And yeah guys, if you would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, because that's the thing. For the past couple of Black Ops games, being 3 as well as 2, almost every single time there was a double XP weekend, there was a Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and for Black Ops 4 that of course was not the case, being that we originally saw a Nuketown 24/7 playlist when Nuketown was originally added into the game. However, in total we only saw another Nuketown 24/7 playlist 2 times afterwards, so I think it is a little bit odd that we didn't see more Nuketown 24/7 playlists in Black Ops 4. However, I think it would be really awesome that going into the future of Black Ops 4 we see more of them for future double XP weekends. I think that would be really awesome. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on that. Alright, wait a second. There's one. As well as it looks like there's another person back over here. Alright, there we go, took him out. Let's go ahead and call in this UAV as well as counter. And you know what, let's go ahead and give my teammates a little bit more health. And there's another one as well. So it looks like there might be another person over here. Alright, there we go, took him out. And there's one. As well as an assist, okay. And you know what, let's go ahead and throw this down as well, because it looks like there's another person over here, which that's the thing about the ICR-7, and that's one reason why I really do like using this particular weapon. And that it is a very versatile assault rifle, being that you can effectively take out enemies as well as effectively get kills with the weapon at basically all ranges, being that, of course it is an assault rifle, so that means it is going to be performing very well at medium range as well, as especially if you do have grip as well as grip 2, the recoil on the weapon is basically non-existent, so that means you can very effectively take out enemies at long range, as well as, interestingly enough, the hipfire spread on the ICR is actually pretty decent, so that means you can somewhat effectively take out enemies at close range, as well as hip firing, which is pretty interesting. Alright guys, so of course as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Nuketown. Now that's the thing, of course, for our second game we are going to be playing in the Nuketown 24/7 playlist. However, of course, instead of playing Hardpoint, we are going to be playing TDM. And that's the thing guys, something that's pretty interesting, and that's this weekend, more specifically on Friday, we got a little bit more information when it comes to Black Ops 4 as well as Call of Duty 2019, being that, firstly, on Friday, we did end up getting our first teaser for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Days of Summer, which is going to be starting on June 4th, as well as alongside Days of Summer, we are going to be getting the second half of Operation Spectre Rising, as well as interestingly enough, and that's Kotaku, did end up confirming that the next Call of Duty game, which is of course going to be made by Infinity Ward and is going to be COD 2019, is going to be called Call of Duty Modern Warfare and not Modern Warfare 4, which, that's really awesome in my opinion. Of course, that does end up confirming that we are going to be getting a Modern Warfare game, but it's not going to be called Modern Warfare 4. However, with that in mind, since it's not called Modern Warfare 4, does it mean, is it going to be a sequel to Modern Warfare 3, and is it going to be the furthest entry into the Modern Warfare series, or is it going to be a prequel? Because that's the thing. Honestly, the Modern Warfare storyline was wrapped up pretty well at the end of Modern Warfare 3, so I think it is very possible, as well as it would be very interesting, if we did end up seeing a prequel game to the Modern Warfare series. Now, this prequel could be set in between COD 4 as well as Modern Warfare 2, between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, or they could do a complete prequel that is set before all of the Modern Warfare games, which if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what would your thoughts be on that. Alright, there we go, that's another kill. As well as another one, okay. And that's the thing, of course, alongside the Modern Warfare news, we also got our first trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Days of Summer, which I'm honestly really interested in seeing what Treyarch is going to be adding into Black Ops 4 with Days of Summer. Honestly, one thing that I think would be really cool is if they added in the Cherry Fizz camo from Black Ops 3 into Black Ops 4 and making it a reactive camo, because that's the thing. If you guys didn't already know, back in 2017 with the first Days of Summer, we did end up seeing the Cherry Fizz camo being added into Black Ops 4, and it of course came back during Days of Summer of 2018. However, with that in mind, I think it would be really cool if Treyarch took the Cherry Fizz camo, turned it into a reactive camo, then released it into Black Ops 4. I think that would be really awesome, because the Cherry Fizz camo was a fan favorite camo from Black Ops 3, and I think it would convert really nicely into a reactive camo. And of course, with the second half of Spectre Rising, as well as with Days of Summer, we are going to be seeing a lot of new content being added into Black Ops 4, such as new DLC weapons as well as camos. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are some DLC weapons that you guys would like to see being added into Black Ops 4 with Days of Summer. Of course, we do know with the second half of Spectre Rising, we are going to be seeing the ballistic knife, which honestly, that's going to be really cool, because ever since Black Ops 4 originally released, the knifing community wanted the ballistic knife in the game, so I think it's going to be really awesome to see the ballistic knife come back into Black Ops 4. Alright guys, so of course, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our third game, and this time, we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Nuketown. Now that's the thing, oddly enough, it took a decent amount of time for me to be able to find this lobby, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game as well.
He's done.
As there we go, that's of course going to be our first kill of the game, as well as, wait a second. And there's another kill. Let's go ahead and throw this down just so that way have a little bit more ammunition, as well as give our teammates a bit more ammunition. And there's another kill. Alright, there's another kill. As well as another one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty close. Alright, there we go, that's another kill. However, that's the thing, right now the spawns are being a little bit inconsistent. However, right now it does look like they are going to be on this side of the map. As well as another one. Okay, let's go ahead and call in this UAV. As well as there's another person over here. And of course that's going to be the counter UAV. And it looks like they might be in that building over there. However, of course we're going to have to see.
Lights out.
And there we go, that's another kill. Now that's the thing, right now I am going to be playing it a little bit more passively, and that's just because the enemy team did end up calling in an attack chopper, so of course we do have to keep that in mind. And And alright, there's another kill. Assholes, of course, that's going to be the sniper's nest. Alright guys, so of course that's where we're going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah guys, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.